Great day, beautiful people. Sammy Faraj here. Happy Thursday. Yeah. You see, there's a very special guest right next to me. The one and only, the GOAT, the young prodigy, Sammy Faraj.
Yes, okay?
As you guys can see, the podcast setup is here. We want to go ahead and shoot the first episode of Consciousgainz podcast. CGP. Okay? It's the first step. We're taking it. It's uncomfortable for me and Sammer because we've never done this before, but we're going to go ahead and start, okay? I'm going to give Sammer the torch. I'm going to have him ask me some questions. Kind of, he's, to be honest, let me start here. He's the one that's pushing me to take action, okay? I've been caught up with work, busy with life, just procrastinating a lot of things that I know that I want to do and I've been wanting to do for a very long time. So I'm grateful for Sammer for pushing me to be able to get out of my comfort zone and get on camera and share value and basically showcase our gift to the world and do what we love to do, and that is motivate, inspire, and share our story. And there's a lot more to this, but he's the one that's been doing this. He's the one that's been pushing me behind the scenes. Hey, bring back Consciousgainz. Those of you that know, back in 2015, I had 2015.
16.
No, 2015 is when I really, graduated high school and I got into the fitness industry. And that's when I started my brand, Consciousgainz, okay? And it did very, very well when it came to, building the community, okay? At the end of the day, that's what every successful business is just a community. And we were able to build a community back home in Tampa, Florida. And believe it or not, across the world, there's people that connected and followed me on social media. So it built some brand recognition in that little small community, okay? And I fast forward around 2019, I discontinued. I decided to end it and focus on the food brand, which is Manav's Fire Food, which is my mom's food business, okay? That is still around, believe it or not. But we decided to go ahead. Sammer was like, nah, bring back Consciousgainz, bring back Consciousgainz.
I just felt like it was time for it. It was his baby in my eyes. That's what you started.
Yeah.
And I felt like you couldn't just give up on it. It just felt like, all right, everything's good. Let's just commit back to it. Because that was your thing from the start. You loved it. You came, like you said, you came fresh out of high school. You wanted to do it. What made you want to say, let me stop it, in a sense, like fully?
Believe it or not, a lot of factors came into my mind at the time. I was scattered. I wasn't focused on one direction. And believe it or not, there was a lot of external factors in my ear saying, hey, focus on this. You can't be doing this and that. So I basically decided with, like I said, external factors to make the decision, hey, let's end this. This is not me anymore. But believe it or not, it's me. It was a part of me. It's still on my dream board. That is in my room right now. It says Consciousgainz, the #1 brand. It's still on the dream board that I have up. And believe it or not, again, I always look at that and I'm like, I have it up there. I'm not promoting Consciousgainz. I'm not doing anything conscious. Why is it still on my dream board? Without me ever saying a word, he's the one that's initiating me to bring it back. And this was all recent within the last couple weeks. And I changed my Instagram back to Consciousgainz. And we're deciding to bring back the Consciousgainz content, which was motivational videos, fitness videos. But conscious is just being, woke, being
aware.
Enlightened, aware. So gaining physical gains, the word gains is just not physical. I believe it's also mental. So what do you,
What have you been up to? I know, but they don't know what you've been up to.
I've been selling cars. That's what I've been doing at Toyota of Katy. Those of you that are watching this video and decided, hey, let me just hear what Sammy and his brother have to talk about and didn't watch any of the previous videos or don't follow me on my Toyota page, I sell cars at Don McGill Toyota of Katy. So at the end of 2019, I started my career in the car business, okay, at Toyota of Katy, a Toyota dealership here in Katy, Texas, in Houston. And I've been there ever since. I'm an assistant sales manager at the dealership, and I absolutely love my career there. It's an amazing store, a private-owned dealership, like I said, with amazing culture, great leadership, and that is currently what I've been up to outside of me posting videos here and there and sharing that part of my life.
Got you.
Yeah. What was making you push me to go ahead and, hey, Sammy, bring back Consciousgaiz?
I think so. What it was really is since I've been getting back into the gym more consistently.
Yeah.
I say for 8 months to a year, I've been going to the gym consistently by myself, clearly, but it's just been like I just keep getting remembrance of the stuff we used to do back in Florida.
Yeah.
Like the stuff that I see you used to do, what you used to do with Johnny, Sam, all these guys, Mario, the content you guys used to do. And it brought me back like, that motherfucker has so much energy. I'm being real, that your energy has been down. So that's why I was like, let me get that fire back in his ass. Let me just keep it. Let me see if I can spark that flame, which is in him. It just needs to get that spark, which I feel like slowly, by the time it's like ruts on you. You just got to slowly get off. And as soon as you get it off, you're going to be flowing with it. That's what I know you can do. So I feel like, let me bring it back. Let me tell Sammy, get back on the mic. Do your thing. That's you in my eyes.
Yeah. And I do appreciate him because he has been consistent in the gym. I have not. Last year around this time, believe it or not, during Ramadan, I was going through a lot of back pain again. And it was because actually wanting to go back to the gym caused some pain. And I didn't really go back and commit to it 100%. And he has been, right? So I understand he's been going to the gym every single day by himself, committed, no external motivation, no people telling him, hey, let's go to the gym. Yeah. So I could see that he was a part of that. You know, Samir, believe it or not, was one of the biggest keys in every video that I posted when it came to the workout videos, the motivational videos. He was the one that was behind the phone. I was telling him, Samir, do this, do that. He was just telling me before we did this. He was the one that was recording almost, I don't know, hundreds of videos. Probably at least over 1,000 videos that he has personally recorded for me back when I was posting content every single day on social media. So he's somebody that obviously being in the gym, being in that environment, that memory that comes back to you and it makes you feel like, man, we need to get back on that wave, especially seeing people that are, on that fitness path of motivation, inspiration, physical gains. Like that community is a community that is still in my heart, and I think I've gotten away from it, but it's still a part of me, even though that is not my career or profession, being a personal trainer anymore. But fitness is a lifestyle, and I don't think that's something that will ever leave me. So that is why he was calling him, to push me to do this.
And I feel like 2015 is when like the YouTube wave of like gym, physical, where like the Bradley Martins, you were probably one of the few like that started around that time as them, because you watched them a lot, and I feel like you could have been on that level if you kept doing what you need to do.
Right.
Because I feel like if you look at the content, the people that you met through Consciousgainz, you met E.T., C.T. Fletcher, who else?
Elliot
Host.
Brandon Carter. I actually had the opportunity to work with Brandon Carter. Shout out to him. It was an amazing experience. Nothing but love, my brother. I'm grateful for the experience. We actually have the same birthday. We're both Virgos, born on September 15th. That is somebody that I actually got to work with in his company, King Keto. That is his Instagram. Shout out to him. So there, like Samir said, I was able to connect with a lot of people in the fitness community that are solidified people. Elliot Hole, C.T. Fletcher, King Keto, and a bunch more that I was able to communicate with, reach out to. Shout out to my boy Brendan Myers. That has been somebody that I'm still in contact with. Grateful for to be friends with this person. So there was that that momentum that I was able to pick up. And connect with people on that level and be able to, do content with certain people on that level. And, life paths change. I was able to shift career paths, but I moved to Houston, long story short, trained in Houston for about a year. And then my career shifted and I joined the car business, okay? And I'm grateful for it,
What made you go into the car business? That's a crazy question. A lot of people don't know.
The car business, so... After I was doing personal training, I started doing consulting with trainers, right? Shout out to my boy Aman and the people that I worked with, Ali, Bryson. They started a social media digital marketing agency. And I was able to be a part of that. And that was a big part of me growing as a person, especially in the sales world, okay? And I do have to give a shout out to my boy Aban for being somebody that did push me and help me grow in that space. Sorry, got cut off, guys. So basically, I was working with Aman for a little while, doing the digital marketing agency, working with trainers, helping trainers grow and scale their online businesses. And then, long story short, I wasn't in the best place as a person, okay? I wasn't I was mentally off. I was financially off. I needed structure. I needed something to, a schedule. I needed just a shift. I needed a change. And at the time, just the way things aligned, I picked up the phone. I was talking to my older brother, Osama. Shout out to him. He's a big part of just my growth, big part of
Consciousgainz.
where I'm at today. Yeah. And he started selling cars at Ford in Greenway Ford in Orlando, the largest Ford dealership out there. And I was like, why not sell cars? And just never crossed my mind to sell cars. I've heard about it, but I never really considered it, okay? But the fact that my brother did it, it sparked that interest in me to do it. And once again, long story short, I applied, got hired at Toyota because, look, if I'm going to sell something, I'm going to sell something that I believe in 1,000%. And the Toyota product is the best product in the world when it comes to the most reliable vehicle. So that's why I ended up at Toyota of Katy. And like I said, I'm grateful to be there. Amazing store, amazing culture, amazing community, leadership, the whole nine. It's a blessing to be there.
And one thing I do respect by you is since you did quit your job at Suncoast, you took a shot, you gambled, and you didn't feel afraid to come back to a 9-to-5 working job.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people will feel like, damn, what people gonna think about me, what people gonna see, but you didn't care. I felt like.
I didn't, but a lot of people don't know. At first, I did, and I don't even see the car business as a 9-to-5.
Yeah, of course.
It is, you could say, a job, but it's not a job. Right?
Yeah,
I'm 100% commissioned. Okay, so it's not like an hourly job or a secure pay. It's not. It's strictly based off performance. So when I joined it, that's one of the motivational factors of me joining it was, okay, I've already was doing sales prior. Let me go ahead and just try a different field in the sales world, right? So going back to a career, you could say, not being an entrepreneur, which I'm still a business owner within the business, right? Because that's just the way it is. We're all individual businesses within the business because we build our own clientele, referrals, so on and so forth. But I had a little bit of mental blockage when I first started. I didn't post anything about me being in the car business. I didn't share anything about that. I was kind of just under a rock for a little while because I worried about what people thought. Oh, look, Sammy, he's now selling cars. He went from working at a bank, now working to being a trainer, to now doing marketing service, to now selling cars. I was in my own head and I worried about what people thought, right? And I was chasing too many rabbits. I'm an opportunist, so chasing too many things. But I had to focus on one vehicle, and at that point in time, I made the decision to commit to it. I made the decision, hey, Sammy, you're joining this. Give it 1,000%. Focus on it. And this is what you're gonna do, and this is what you're gonna make a career. And it worked out for me.
Yeah. And a lot of people, that's the thing. What I respect, you didn't give a fuck about what people thought. A lot of people, that's one thing that fucks them up, is giving a fuck about. A lot of motherfuckers think when they don't give a fuck about them.
Right.
A lot of shit, we create shit in our own head. We take somebody else's fucking opinion about our own selves when the shit doesn't matter.
Right.
At the end of the day, we could control what you could do. A lot of times we try to control shit that we have no control of, and that's what people think about us. People's opinions. Where 9 out of 10 time, a motherfucking opinion is not true.
Fact.
It's just an opinion. As long as you know who you are, that shit don't fucking matter. In my eyes, that's what I see it.
It's the facts. It's the truth. But today we had a conversation with a good friend of ours, and he was saying, just accumulate more haters, right? Yeah. People are gonna always have an opinion.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, they're gonna say X, Y, and Z about you, right? Regardless, if you do it or you don't, you're gonna get talked about, right? So he kind of just gave me a reality check. He's like, regardless, if you end up doing what you want to do and pursuing things you want to pursue and growing in the space you want to grow in, people are going to talk about you whether you do it or you don't. So just do it, and not worry about, if I do it, they're going to say X, Y, Z. Because I promise you, if you don't do it, you're still going to get talked about.
It's more of their insecurities shown out on them,
right?
Because they believe that they can't do it, so they're going to say, you know what, you can't do this. But really, you're just an insecure person. Like if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. I'm the baddest motherfucker alive, the way I am. He knows how I am. I talk great shit about myself because I feel like that's how we all should be about ourselves. Right. A lot of people that don't do it are most of the times the ones that don't believe in it. For me, I believe it. I feel like I'm the greatest motherfucker alive. He should feel like he's the greatest motherfucker alive because it's true. Yeah. It shouldn't be. We shouldn't let nobody else's opinion dictate who the fuck we are. Right. At the end of the day, that's dumb. I don't give a fuck. Me personally, I don't give a fuck what people think about. It's how they see. Because I know who the fuck I am. I'm a goofy motherfucker. I act stupid. That's how I am. Because at the end of the day, life is temporary. Like, sometimes we think this shit is so serious when really it's not.
Right.
Nobody's guaranteed nothing in this world. The only thing you guarantee is death.
Right.
Shit, I'm gonna live every day to the fullest.
Right.
At the end of the day, tomorrow's not guaranteed. The problems that we have is temporary. It's not guaranteed. So why not fucking enjoy every day as your last day? 'Cause that's something we don't do a lot.
100%.
We get stressed out. We worry about shit that's not even in our control. Like, if you think about all the problems that a lot of people have, it's a temporary problem because it's not in their hands. Then realistically, will this shit matter a month from now? No. So why the fuck do I care? Then hey, it happened. It is what it is. Fuck it. Move on. Enjoy life. Mm-hmm. Shit, you're not guaranteed tomorrow. I could leave tonight. God forbid something happen, I die. I'm not guaranteed to sleep tonight. Then you gotta live every minute, every day to the fullest and enjoy it. Fuck it. Right. Act stupid. Smile. Laugh. This is the point of life. Enjoy the journey. Take it slow walk. That's what I think we get so caught up is like getting to that end goal, but we don't enjoy the path. That's the point of it. Yeah. Enjoy the journey, because at the end of the day, fuck it. Like I said, nothing's guaranteed. So why not just enjoy it, have fun, and live it to the fullest, basically. So I see it.
I think I should just wrap it up right there because Sammer said it perfectly. Enjoy life, do what you want to do, pursue your path, pursue your process, and try to not worry about what people think. That stops a lot of people from growing into their true potential, growing into the person they're destined to be, showcasing their gifts. Things that I've talked about, things that Sammer is just explaining is 100% true. Life is very fragile. We're not promised tomorrow. Be grateful.
Enjoy the ups and downs.
Enjoy the ups and downs, the process. That's really where the growth happens. That's where the end result is just temporary, right? Yeah. As soon as you accomplish the end result,
what's next?
It's like, okay, what's next? Exactly. So the process to getting there, the growth that happens, it's not about what you get, it's about who you become. That's really a fact. That's 100% true. The growth, everything the people you meet along the way, the memories you make, that's truly what it's about. So this is the first episode. Okay. I'm excited for it because this is just the beginning. There's going to be hundreds of episodes, and many of you don't know us, don't know who we are, but eventually you will know who we are. And that's coming to place from being humble, a place of confidence, knowing that what we're going to share with the world is valuable because nobody's me, nobody's Sammer, and nobody's going to be the people that we're going to bring on the show. There's going to be a lot of great people that I'm going to bring on the show. People that I feel like are charismatic, people that have value, people that have stories, people that I know that are going to impact you, people that you may resonate with. You may not resonate with me. You may not resonate with Sammer, but there's people that I'm going to bring on that you will resonate with. And that may be the one message you need to hear. That may be the person you need to connect with that could change your life forever. So with that being said, do you have anything to say?
Shit, like, subscribe, and comment. That's it.
Yes, leave a comment, like this video, comment, subscribe, do the things that would make us feel great, that make you great. If you watched it, just acknowledge it. That's all I ask. I appreciate you. Hope you have an amazing day. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next episode.